Good day and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to talk about Phase 2 of Legion Remix, just discussing all the content that you can do in Phase 2, what content you should be focusing on, and obviously how you should look at Phase 2 of Legion Remix. So what is important in Phase 2? Well, what's important is to understand that your item level is not going to increase. Item level is capped at 740 for the entire remix experience. You also will not really experience any difference in terms of how you farm for infinite power. The content that's been introduced, like the Nighthold Raid, Return to Karazhan, are both instance-based content that you can easily fit into your daily rotation. There is some new quest lines and things, but the number one focus will be essentially your infinite knowledge, because that's going to accelerate all of your infinite power gains. So in terms of what to prioritize to maximize your infinite knowledge, what you're going to want to do first is Return to Karazhan. Return to Karazhan's dungeon has come out, and what's great about it is you can do it on mythic difficulty right out the bat, depending on your item level, and by doing so you will complete quite a few achievements for it, which is great. You'll grab yourself a bronze cache, which is really awesome. You'll grab yourself some bronze caches, but also you will grab yourself 2 infinite knowledges. So that's 2 for the price of 1, provided you do the mythic difficulty of the dungeon. Then you're going to want to do Nighthold, the raid. What's great about this is that the raid can be done on any difficulty. So you don't have to do the raid on any significant difficulty. You just have to clear it once on any difficulty. So that's LFR, normal, etc. Whichever one floats your boat. And then finally, the last aspect that has come out in terms of the major stuff with this Remix Phase 2 is going to be your Suramar questline. So in Suramar, there's 2 questlines, your main chapter campaign, and then also the Insurrection questline. So if you go down, you'll have the Insurrection questline. This has just come out with Suramar's revamp and Remix Phase 2. It's the one you should do last because it gives you infinite knowledge, but it's very long. So comparative to Nighthold, Karazhan, etc., you're not getting as much bang for your buck out of it. So just to kind of recompass the flow of the Phase 2 content, make sure that you do Karazhan first, then make sure you move into the Nighthold, and then from there make sure that you shift into finishing off the Suramar questline, and you have picked up all the infinite knowledge. After that, you can just add Karazhan and Nighthold into your daily rotations, whether that's you doing LFR or doing daily dungeons, etc. So great. Now we'll talk about what's been added in terms of rewards. So in terms of rewards, obviously anything to do with the Night Fallen or Rise of the Night Fallen phase that you see is now become available. So whereas things were read out here, for example, available with release of Legion Remix, Legion Fall, etc., that's all gone now for items that are available via the Rise of the Night Fallen. Now there hasn't been a big change in terms of the transmog. Like there's not a whole bunch of new really cool transmog, but some new mounts have opened up for purchase, and that's probably where players are going to want to focus. So we have the Midnight Eternus. This is a fantastic new mount, well, say new, but released mount. But the big one will be the Fiendish Hellfire Cores. These will probably be mounts that tons of players will be buying straight up because of their incredibly awesome appearance, and obviously the fact that they are really hard to get in retail due to their low drop rate. So if you are focusing on any of these, focus on your Living Infernal Cores. Also, there are some toys that you can pick up as well if you wish to do so. But yeah, that pretty much covers it. So that covers Remix Phase 2. It doesn't sound like a lot when you talk about what's been added in, but remember they've designed it in that way so the players don't feel pressured to constantly keep up with content. You can do whichever raids, dungeons you feel like doing, obviously provided you're doing the content to earn bronze, to earn power, to scale up. So you should be pretty happy to go. But yeah, that's it from me. Bye.